Damn it. I guess that these guys, they are hard to kill. I mean, differently from F-Zero Shields, here if you want to target an opponent to kill, you cannot hit him only once, you have to hit him twice at least. It obviously depends on how much damage they have up until that point, but for the most part, it's 2 hits. In F-Zero Shields, you can essentially kill them in one. So the only thing that you have to worry about is being able to target them. But here, it's not enough to target them. Like, to be next to them, you have to hit him twice. And that's very hard to do. I mean, hitting them once is already hard enough. You can hit people by accident like that. But hitting by accident is useless when you want to hit someone in particular, you know? That's the biggest issue. You have a target, and it's not easy to take down. Alright, spamming boost until the end, unless I crash against. But I almost crash against his bag. I don't know if that's enough. It is. Nice. The guy in second place is Mike Chain. Was that his name? I think it was his name, right? Yeah, Michael Chain. We call him Mike in the hood. The Michael Chain. Alright, so that's the guy to look out for, I guess. It's the guy with the orange, with this one. I almost hit him. That he's going for like a full top speed build. Though, to be fair, in this track, it might be a better idea to just go full top speed. Probably. Because that little acceleration, I don't think it's gonna be... Well, it's a problem if you hit someone to not have that acceleration. And this is a very narrow track. You probably will hit someone. And not because you want to, obviously, but by accident. Yeah, that's also something that can happen pretty easily in this track. If you're going too fast on that corner, you should, you know, basically jump off. I mean, it's fine. So burning an attempt there is pretty bad, without a doubt. I wanted to give him a second hit, but you can see that he's already so far already, so that ain't gonna happen. Someone died, but it wasn't him. He's in third place. I'm surprised by the AI dying here. Okay, come on, dude. Also, hey, how is it going, Kael? Yeah, I'm just here, trying to go fast. Trying my best to go fast. A little bit hard. Okay. Not a bad third place, I guess. Don't know who's the guy on first. Who are you? Rocher Buster? It's a cool name. So, Michael, Chain, and Billy are the ones to look out for. Those are the targets, pretty much. And the good thing is that they are both just as ugly, so it will be easy to recognize them. That's not what I should have done. Oh. Baba is getting in my way again, come on. You're not the rival here, Baba. Someone died. I think that's one of the funniest things about this game. When someone dies, it's such an unexpected thing. Like, it can happen at any time to absolutely anyone. Well, got the first place. Shame that with the other two guys very close. And Didi, no, that's not a character here. But yeah, Michael Chain will be my opponent here, without a doubt. It's fine. I'll accept it. And Michael Chain is also the same guy that you fight, I think, in chapter 3 of F-Zero Shiet's story mode. Okay, got his ass. Nice. I try not to lose now. That's very valuable. Very, very valuable. That will, if I'm able to finish this race, that will mean that my rival will be Billy, essentially. You got boost power. I don't know where Billy is though. Not here yet, and hopefully it stays that way. Baba is also trying to get on the podium, and he will get a second place. Alright, none of my opponents got 6th place. I mean, one of them I know he died. I don't know what happened to Billy though. Yeah. Damn, that's a huge... So he most likely died too. Alright, I cannot blow this lead. The thing that scares me the most... Well, Big Blue, that I'm probably gonna get a bad position, yes, but the thing that scares me the most is that I lost that one attempt at silence. That one thing will cost me very badly. So here I should drive very conservatively. Ideally I would want to do a top 10, but I'll do what I can. I don't know what I will be able to do or not. The Go guy is my favorite. Oh, you mean the announcer? The announcer here is pretty cool. He definitely has that announcer energy. He knows how to be heard. Huh? Oh shit. Wait, I'm dropping frames? I am dropping frames. Nice. That's pretty cool. It's not a very good time to be dropping frames though. Come on. Okay, it seems that it went back to normal for now. Hey, come on, I'm in the middle of a master tournament. What do you mean I'm dropping frames? Oof, sits. Performance boost. Yeah, I was dropping frames. Hopefully it was still enough to see what was going on. Not like this was a stellar result at all, but damn. That's the first time in a while that I drop frames like that in the middle of a stream. Hey, let me know if it got fixed. I'm assuming it did, because OBS is not complaining anymore. Yeah. The good thing though is that I think that the NVIDIA encoder, when it drops frames, what it does is simply decreasing the frame rate. It doesn't actually do like the AMD one where it turns into a slideshow. Or at least that's how it used to be. Maybe they changed it at some point. Okay, it seems that it's back to normal because even YouTube says that it's back to normal. Well, sorry about that. I can't do anything. Sometimes shit like that happens. I hope, well, that's actually a good test to see if what happened there was simply a reduction of frame rate or if it was a slideshow. Well, you can tell me though. What did you see, Kyle? Did you see the frame rate just getting lower, or did you see a slideshow? I will say that they are two things that are very easy to tell apart. I'm on shit internet, so I can say for sure, but it works better now. Okay. Well, yeah, I will check later on the VOD and see what happened. I mean, what happened? No, I know what happened. I mean, how it looked. And it really had to be during the winning attempt. It couldn't be one of my failed attempts. No, it had to be on this one. God damn it, dude. For me, it should stop for a few seconds. That will be non-ideal. If it actually was a full cut like that, it will certainly not be ideal. But we will see. But that was a clean victory by a lot, even. Very, very clean victory. Yeah. David, dude, this is sabotage. You know, this was Michael Chain. He was pissed off that I killed him and I took the lead. That is now sabotaging the stream so I cannot have a clean recording. Though at the same time, if anything, this Grand Prix, there's not much that you have to do. The best thing that you have here is, or the hardest thing, well, is ironically Big Blue, which is when the frame drop happened, but it's not like I got a good result. The rest are basically tracks that are just mostly going straight, and that's the end of that, so it's not a big deal for those. Well, Baba got 3rd place. So that Billy was gonna be my other rival. It seems that Billy faded into obscurity. Alright. So what's that gonna... My driving skills are impressive, don't you think? Well, Stuart, the thing is that in a Grand Prix where most of the races are a straight line, it's not very hard for it to be impressive. Sorry to, burst your bubble, but yeah, you just go fast. Yeah. That will be a Queen. I think I remember Queen being easy. But maybe I'm confusing it with Queen from the original one. Hopefully not. You never know. Though for the most part, something that I noticed is that a very big majority of the tracks tend to be simply about, you know, getting the max speed configuration and, well, using the side bump attack to steer, and that's it. There are only some that have very fucked up corners that, you know, require you to go for another strat, but for the most part it tends to be like this. So that was very bad because I barely recover energy there, unfortunately. Wait, Billy and Michael Chain are both in first and second place again. Why are these guys my rivals? I guess Michael was really pissed off. But understandable. But then he really is looking for blood now. I'll show you blood. Oh, wait, I might have killed one of them. Not Michael Chain, but maybe the other dude. Be a little bit careful with these champs, cause you miscalculate and you die. That would be bad. I don't remember if this was the track where I tried spinning to murder everyone or not. I remember there was a track that I did that and it worked relatively well, and it was of this type. So it might have been this one. I don't know. I think I prefer going fast instead. I think that suits me better. Well, it doesn't suit me better if I fall like that. Damn it. That sucks, dude. That was also a pretty dumb fall, because it's like you know, like I went on the wrong side, but didn't feel like I went that much to the side. But apparently I did. Are you for real? Maybe the Red Canyon is messing me up real bad right now. Michael Jackson couldn't make it. Man, I thought that he was the speed demon. Unbelievable. I got lied to. I wonder if there is any racing game that has that song, the Speed Demon. There are so many games that, you know, grab random licensed songs that loosely talk about cars and speed. I wonder if one of them took that one. Oh, I completely forgot I could boost for some weird reason. No wonder these guys were so ahead of me. I just completely forgot that I had the ability to boost, my bad. Ah, that was bad. That would have been a free first place. The song happens to be a metaphor for something else. I mean, a lot of songs tend to be metaphors for something else. They only have some surface stuff, But the actual song tends to have, you know, some other stuff. It could be. Pretty sure that that song that I mentioned, though, Speed Demon, is simply about some guy that was addicted to speed. Hey, maybe it is a metaphor for something else. Looking at the lyrics, it doesn't really look like it is. So, you know, if you are creative enough, anything can be a metaphor. You know that, for all you know, the song could be about immigration, because the very first verse is "I'm heading for the border." So, you know, it could be about that, but I don't know. The rest of the song kind of makes it look like a guy that is simply addicted to speed. You never know. Oh wow, I killed well, one of the rivals. I don't know who it was, but that's very good. Wait, what? But both Billy and Michael Chain are there. What do you mean I kill a rival? Huh? So with what was the rival that unless I don't know. Well, Michael Chain is my rival now. Maybe you shouldn't get creative to not put words in the artist's mouth. Well, you know, you have people that dedicate themselves to do that, so even if I didn't do it, a lot of people do it anyways. Oh, I killed Shoddy Summer. Oopsies, my bad. Lots of deaths, huh? I mean, it usually happens on places with narrow tracks like this. Oh, are you not dead? I tried getting his ass and I couldn't. Promise that I'm about to get instant karma. No, wow, okay. Somehow saved myself. Okay, unfortunately Billy is in first place. I mean Michael. Billy is in third place, which is not better. Anything, it makes the whole situation quite bad. They both got in first and second. A Refantasio. I heard a lot of things about that game. Some not very good ones, I guess, but it's fine. Wait, is this the track that you want to go for acceleration? No, okay, I remember this track. You could go for acceleration, but I don't think it's worth it. Especially considering that gigantic straight. You have these corners here that are quite sharp, but I don't think they are worth it at all. It's not worth to get acceleration simply for that. Oh, the pit lane is very... Oh, okay, never mind, you have two pit lanes. Only one dead so far, interestingly enough. Oh, okay. Well, Billy got 5th. I don't know where Michael got though. Where is Michael? We cannot see. But, okay. He got into a very bad position, but if my idea is to win here... If I get first and he gets second, I wouldn't win. The white land is the last one. The shape of that track looks pretty interesting, I gotta say. Very, very interesting shape. Now, another thing that is important to remember is that I cannot die. I don't have any other retry. So... yeah, and this is a track where you can very easily die. Oh, you can die so easily here, it's actually crazy. Your odds of dying are very high. No, fucking Soda. Get out of my way. No, that was very bad. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. At least Michael Chain is not here, but... if I want to solidify my point dominance, I need to make sure my final position is at least something like this. Okay, second place. This has to be enough. This 100% has to be enough. In fact, I think Michael even died here. 6 people died. So this might have been enough. It cleared him, and he didn't even get second. Pico got second. Well, we got the top 2 with classic drivers. Basically, Pico on the Wild Goose and Dr. Stewart on the Golden Thoughts. Michael is a really common name. It seems to be the case, yeah. I mean, I always have like there are 2 Michaels that are extremely famous, which are, well, Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. You have 2 Michaels that are essentially at like the same level of being famous. I don't know what word to use there, but yeah, basically of popularity, I guess. But yeah, I would assume it is a common name, and there's probably a lot more that obviously I'm not thinking about right now, but yeah, you can... well, I don't know if... no, I was about to say something, but no, sorry, the guy that paid was Bob Ross, not Michael, my bad. Yeah. Well, here he's gonna say those were impressive driving skills. It's more that you just got lucky that Michael fumbled twice at the end, Mr. Stewart. But yeah, you did well. I mean, after all, being able to maintain composure despite losing 2 lives early on is very nice. But yeah, you will need composure for this. The King Cup. The King Cup starts pretty strong, with a very strong track, without a doubt. Yeah. It's Firefield, it's just that obviously it's a Firefield that has absolutely nothing to do with the original Firefield. Firefield in name only, well, like the other tracks pretty much. The song is also quite different as well. They go full metal on this one. Full metal, because, you know, If it's fire and lava, it has to be badass, you know? Clearly. Okay. Ouch. Ooh, that was close. That's essentially the best way to take that champ. Assuming you're not doing one of those weird speed running tricks that involve flying all across the track. Assuming that you're playing the game normally, that's the best way of doing that champ. That was a very solid victory. Firefield doesn't tend to be a hard track whatsoever, really. Alright. So, oh, I put acceleration on this one, okay. Gotcha. Well, this is the first one, the first track that I do acceleration on. So acceleration because of... Oh yeah, I remember this track. You definitely want to do acceleration on this one. Well, the technique here is this drifting that you kinda have to do. It's mostly because of these corners here. Not so much of that big one, but these ones here. These are corners that doing them with full speed will be a bad idea. So you use drifting for this. It's a better idea. Oh, what an asshole. Nice block though. Gotta admit. Was a Kansei drift though. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Would have been better, but it's good enough. Cool. Yeah, we got it. Came and by quite a lot. Holy shit. Unfortunately, Shoddy Summer got second in the 2 races, so that's a problem. Nintendo should get their head out of their assholes and remaster these games. Well, you can already play these games in their virtual console, so... you know. Technically, they still earn money for these games if you pay for the Nintendo 64 expansion pack. So I don't know if remastering... Well, I mean, you can also say that it will be free money, but that's assuming that they even have the source code of these things. So, at the same time, they could also choose... Like, with F-Zero, they could do a lot of things. They could release a collection with all of the Game Boy Advance games. And with this one, they could just, you know, sell an emulation with very pretty, you know, graphic enhancements, I guess. For people that have phobia looking at an emulator will be nice. I mean, a lot of people will probably pay for it. Ah, shit. No. I'm gonna die. Where is the pit lane? Okay. I almost died, but not because of damage. Would have been funny. I'm seeing people dying, but Sid so far just decided to... Well, apparently 2 were killed by me, but I think that's simply slander. I don't think I killed them. They just were in the way. Alright, so the fact that it's marking Captain Falcon as the rival means that the other two, including Shoddy Summer, died. So that's interesting. But yeah, he is the second place now, but I have a very sizable advantage right now. What the hell is this track? Fuck, and I don't have any reference for this. I'm gonna... Red Canyon... I'm gonna assume it's acceleration simply because of the insane amount of corners it has, but... Hopefully I'm not wrong about this. I actually didn't get to these tracks when I was practicing. Oh, this is the track that I basically kill everyone. But this seems that no, acceleration was probably a horrible idea here. I don't see how acceleration would be the superior idea. I really wouldn't. I mean, I didn't do that badly, but the problem is that now that everyone has the booster. To mention that if you're gonna drift, you don't really have too much room to drift in the first place. This corner though, I gotta admit that it's extremely long. That doing it with a top speed build will be a pain in the ass. Okay. It's still a hard track. The best thing you can probably do is just try killing as many as you can, as I'm pretty sure I did last time that I did the master. Ah, sack of shit, that's bad. That's very bad. That's extremely bad. Okay, that's fine. Can't believe that I got overtaken at the end. So, Shoddy Summer got back at first place. That 8th place that I got is bad. Let's see how the standings. Okay, so Shoddy Summer, basically Captain Falcon stopped being an issue immediately. The Wildland 2. I hope this is not a mistake. This doesn't look like the kind of track where you will need to use drift though, but I could be completely wrong. No, I think I'm right. You rather do. Oh, but I remember this track. This track was a pain in the ass. Like, that's regardless of what type you use. Like, this track is super easy to die. So, drifting or not, it's a pain. But yeah, I think that the idea is using top speed here, without a doubt. At least you have the hope that someone else is gonna die. And it's not gonna be you, you know? When I say it's someone else, I guess that's already implied that it's not gonna be you. Okay. Keep spinning, Captain Falcon. Oh, I heal very little there. That's a problem. And Shoddy Summer is in a very good position here. We don't want that. Ah, shit. It's gonna be a death. But I think death is preferable here, because that would have been an extremely bad result otherwise. But yeah, switching to acceleration here I don't think will be a good idea. I also know how bad those changes on those quick up and downs that this half pipe does, how much that affects your speed. You know, I will look at the speedometer. The problem is that I don't think I have time to look at it. I don't have time to react and look at it. No, it seems that it doesn't affect. Like I don't think acceleration should be a good idea here. I cannot even look at the partial resource. So I do see Shoddy Summer in a very good post, well, almost in first place basically, which is objectively bad for me. Oof. I do remember this track indeed being an absolute pain in the ass the last times that I've been here. So all in all, that wasn't a bad result, I think. I mean, it is bad that Shoddy got first, but would have been a lot worse. This beta game has real-life timers for upgrading weapons. Nice. Enjoy your grinding session. Oh, this is the final track. Oh, wait a second. Tim, a layout like that really makes you think that you want to go for acceleration, but I have a feeling that I don't want to. Well, I have one attempt to do acceleration, but... Well, if it doesn't work with match speed, no worries. We're gonna switch to acceleration right up. Yeah, it's probably... These are 90-degree turns. Obviously, I can do the side bump, but... I mean, it works, kinda, actually. Oh, never mind, the side bump... Okay, the issue are the jumps. With those jumps, if you know what to do, though, you can very easily go extremely fast. But it's extremely dangerous if you don't know how to do it. And I don't know how to do it. But you know, match speed is clearly the right strat. They might kill someone. My bad, sorry. I didn't mean to. Hey, as long as you avoid the jumps, this should be easy. In fact, I'm surprised the CPU is not faster than this. Like, I'm not really doing anything out of the ordinary, and they are pretty far behind. Quite surprising, if you ask me. It seems that they are not really trying. Hey, what's wrong? Are you all falling asleep on the racing wheel? Come on, dude. It was a good idea to go top speed without a doubt. Clearly the best idea. It would be funny if Shoddy Summers was dead. As if I needed her to die to win, like I would win regardless. And that was pretty clean. Even with these tracks that I didn't have a configuration ready. We improvised on the spot. And so far there was only one that required acceleration. So that's very good. And that's very clean. Okay, we're doing the first 3 Grand Prix in a row. Just like that. I don't know if the next one will be that easy to get though. The next one... Some of the tracks are a little bit painful, because I think that you have more than one that require acceleration, basically. And they have some very messed up shapes as well, so... I don't know how that one is gonna go, but hey, if it takes a long time to beat, it will make sense since it's supposed to be the actual final Grand Prix, you know. It will be understandable. Basically, Soda got 3rd place with the Dead Anchor, Shoddy Summer with the Wildcat on 2nd, and of course, Dr. Stewart with the Golden Foots on first. Yeah. I gotta say yes, this time I do agree with you, Stewart. Your driving skills were impressive. Good shit. Yeah, I guess really against what I initially thought, you can probably play this game well with any machine in the game. Yeah, we got the show cup. Fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Though I think so far, that track is hard for sure. I think the hardest thing is making it so you don't have one rival that is hoarding all the points. Though I guess I mostly got lucky in the previous cup, so it's more about that. Oh, I killed someone, my bad. But another thing that is also very important to note is that essentially there's only one track that I use acceleration on, and it's the very last one. I do remember, I think on this track I did use acceleration with the Night Thunder. That's because I think the Night Thunder makes way better use of it than the Golden Foots. I think the Night Thunder in fact is the best machine in the game to do drifts. Or at least what I remember reading is that it was either him or the Bloodhawk. Like those two were the best in the game to do that sort of shit. So the Golden Foots is probably not that good at that, but it obviously works very well if your idea is simply to take the corners quickly. Because with the other ones, rather than just taking the corners quickly, you could also go very fast in places that were more similar to straights than corners. Oof. Jesus Christ. Means that took me... Oh, nice. But I recover a little bit of energy by killing that guy. Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna go. Oh wow, someone died trying to... hitting a mine. Well, Blood Falcon, goddamn, I'm surrounded by two Falcons actually. Blood Falcon on first place and Captain Falcon on the third one. Damn. That will be a pretty cool championship to win with these two guys. It will be pretty nice. Yeah, we don't know yet. So far, all of the attempts in this championship have someone with an impressive amount of points every single time. We don't know exactly how it's gonna be. You got most power! Seems that the Blood Falcon is gonna win this one. Very convincingly as well. It seems that this guy is the one to look out for. Captain Falcon though, they didn't get there. But he's still in 3rd place. Don't know if he's gonna be that much of a threat though. Only one way to find out. Well, this track, on the previous attempt, I had the issue that one of the guys got in front of me when I was out to do a jump that gave me a lot of speed, so if I can manage to not have someone do the same thing here, I should be fine, hopefully. So yeah, that's the issue. It's very hard. The same thing happened again, but it's very hard to not have someone getting your way right there, because it's essentially a very narrow place, and unless you are already in the lead, you will have people in front of you. I also kind of know how to do the tube quickly, at least. That's good. Okay, don't get in my way. Well, I didn't gain that much speed by doing that, and I got a lot of damage. That's a problem. That is actually a problem. Alright, that's fine. Gotta figure it out somehow. Oh, you're losing speed by... Well, losing speed? No, losing time. Oh, no. Okay, that's bad. Shut up. Oh, you watch your back. Ooh, nice. Team, that was an amazing race. And with Blood Falcon at 4th place, I think it's very good. Okay. Nice. Like it when that happens. Actually got the lead even. Alright. I don't know for how long I can keep it though. But yeah, we will see. Ah, damn it. You got out. Very luckily. You got out of my line of sight. You got lucky. I can tell you that. Very lucky. I don't know who was the guy that took the sacrifice for you. You got insanely lucky. Just gotta tell you that. No, that's... Keep forgetting that that's a place that you don't want to lose. Huh. That's an interesting way of dying. Didn't even know that that was possible. Well, good to see it's possible. I mean, on the right side, that attempt was trash anyway, so... I don't think that that was a bad death. I mean, being on the final lap and being that far behind is bad. Someone died. Ah, fucking asshole. How did you not die? That was pretty much a straight hit. You are getting so lucky. Fucking Blood Falcon, you are getting so extremely lucky. Wait, he did die. Okay, someone else finished the job for me. Okay, thanks. Whoever did that, you deserve a rise. So, at the same time, ideally I would want to have a good position here. And that doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, more people dying, huh? What the hell was that airtime? And more deaths, holy shit. It's becoming a war zone. That's kind of what these races are in the first place. More than races, yeah, they are war zones, indeed. Okay, I'm losing a lot of time because I'm getting airtime in places I shouldn't be. That honestly was pretty far from good, but on the right side, Blood Falcon didn't get any points. But yeah, that, with a lot of sacrifice from me, and at least Blood Falcon is still in second place, so no one else really got that many points. I'm a little bit afraid though, the amount of attempts. I only have one attempt, and the final track is a problem no matter what, dude. The final track will always be a problem. So here, what I kinda have to worry about is at least finishing in the podium. If I finish in the podium, that should be a lot of points that should allow me to stay in the lead. Assuming that the final track I don't die, of course. That's at that point that's not related to the points. So since obviously Blood Falcon died, because it's an inverted grid, he already started around the first place, in the first positions. That doesn't bother me, because if I finish in the podium, the point difference should still be on my favor by quite a lot. So that's not an issue. Oh wow, and I killed that guy. I don't know who that was, but yeah, sorry. Didn't want to, really. Yeah, you kinda got in the way. I would like to kill Blood Falcon as well. I mean, if I kill Blood Falcon here, pretty sure that I can already guarantee that I will win the championship, assuming I don't die. Well, the two Falcons ended in the front. Not bad. Like, I will have to finish in a very bad position or lose all of my lives to not win the championship at this point. See, that's 50 points. I will have to go below below 10 to somehow not win. And that's assuming Blood Falcon wins the race. But the problem here is not the position. The problem here is surviving. And I only have 2 attempts, this one included. So anything can happen here. I'm afraid, as I should be. I guess the one thing that I will try not to do, at least until the very end, is using... Wow, Blood Falcon actually died. Okay, so that essentially means that if I manage to survive this, I win. I mean, that is a hard thing to do. Like, that's way easier said than done. The problem is that they are 3 laps, you know. So that constant mini heart attacks that I'm gonna get are gonna be torture. I feel like in that last corner I probably shouldn't drift, but I don't think it's gonna be much better otherwise. I'm not gonna boost you. I'm sorry, but no boosting allowed here. I mean, I don't think damage will be an issue. So at the same time, there are some corners that I probably want to get them slower. So my idea will be to not even use the main purpose of this configuration, which is drifting, because you do the corners very fast when you drift. Sometimes you probably don't want to do them that fast. Ironically, I'm glad that there was a wall. Then Pico died. No, don't do that. That's the Fire Stingray, Samurai Goro. Don't be like that. We are partners, you know? We are both from the original F-Zero. Jesus. I actually lifted the accelerator because I'm panicking so much. Like, I'm not exaggerating, I'm actually in a little bit of a panic state right now. But I got it. Okay, this should be enough to win no matter what. Like, Blood Falcon died, and even if this is obviously a very bad result, there's no one that can contest my score here. And 13 should give me at the very least like 40 points, I think, so... Yep, that's a victory, and by quite a lot. The third place was Miss Arrow, and she was pretty far, 100 points of difference. Well, there you have it. Nice. I mean, the key here was Blood Falcon dying on the... I think the fourth track or the third track, one of those two. Nice. We got it. I mean, there is still one more Grand Prix left, which is the Ed's Cup, but considering that the AI never goes to its fullest there, it shouldn't be a problem. Though at the same time, I think the hardest thing about the Ed's Cup is not dying, because the Ed's Cup has randomly generated tracks. So some tracks can be generated in a way where dying is basically gonna be super easy, you know? So yeah. But hey, at least, damn, I got this quite quickly. I actually thought that getting all the Master Cups with the Golden Fox was gonna take multiple streams, but no. So I guess I can more or less say that I dominated this game. Did I? But I'm nowhere close to speedrunner level, I guess, but... Hey, at least as a normal player, I think that I did pretty well. And all of this with the Golden Fox, you know? Like, no confusion. The Golden Fox with Mr. Doctor Stewart was the one getting it. But I will have to see if it's a cheap machine or not, I don't know. Oh, it's gonna show the credits. Wait, can you skip them? Oh, you cannot skip them. Why? I already saw the credits. Why are you doing this? You cannot skip them. Well, I don't mind looking at the credits, honestly. Like, usually when I beat the F-Zero games, I usually tend to let the credits roll on the final Grand Prix that I win. But this one is not the final one. Like, yes, I know the Ed's Cup is a bonus cup, but I still, you know, want to. Now you have to know who made this game twice. Yeah, I know. I mean, so far, as I said, my greatest joy is knowing that back when I won the Master Cups with the Night Thunder, I didn't just get carried by the machine. Because unless the gold... Well, that's the Night Thunder, by the way. Pretty cool looking machine. But yeah, the thing is that unless the Golden Fox is also broken in this game, which could easily be the case, I don't think that you know, like I think that at this point I can just say that I dominated the game, right? Though the only way to know truly is by picking something like Black Shadow. Well, the machine is called the Black Bull, and since that one is so much different from anything else, since it's like a super heavy machine and relatively hard to drive, I guess that if you win it with that, you can probably be sure that it's on you. Also then, this clarinet is a little bit loud, holy shit. But I think it's a clarinet, right? Sounds like one. Yeah. Oh yeah, they say the Super Mario Club every time that they show the F-Zero credits. Also, this was the game that shows us at the end, right? Or well, you get Miyamoto, of course. And probably Iwata at the end. Like, Iwata is in every single of these classic games. No, it didn't. But yeah, you get us. You want us, you have us. What are you laughing at? Also, is this what I think it is? Because I feel like I remember something like this. That you cannot really get out of this. You have to actually like reset the console. Man, for what reason? Alright, well, let me reset the console. I don't even know if there was any way of doing that. I mean, I think the best way I can do it is by turning it off and on again. Just that I'm assuming it saves, right? I mean, I wouldn't see any reason it wouldn't save. You never know. Alright, hold up. There you go. I guess now you enter and imagine that it doesn't show that you won the cup. Are you calling Miyamoto an ass? No, I could never do that, you know. No, here you actually have, as you can see, the Joker Cup is counted. It's just a weird decision. Wait, how do you want me to pick anything here? I don't even know what track I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go Matt's Speed, but it's probably a bad idea. Okay, never mind, it's an amazing idea. For a track like this. For a track like this, it's the best thing you can do. Like, acceleration here will suck so much ass. So the thing about the Edge Cup, I already mentioned it, but these are randomly generated tracks. The thing that makes this cup easy is that the AI is not really ready for it. Like, the AI is not programmed to do well here, obviously, since it doesn't know what tracks it can possibly get. Essentially, the AI is in like survival mode. It doesn't really try to do anything else other than surviving. Understandably so. As I always say, it's a miracle that this is even a thing. Being able to do randomly generated tracks in the 90s is something. Alright. And to the point that I don't think that there are many racing games that even try to do this, you know? I think that that's the craziest thing about all this. They don't really try. Yeah. This should be free. Though it would be at least nice if they show you the outline of the track before you get to choose what you want to run. Because otherwise you just have to guess. See, for example, this track, doing it with acceleration would probably be a better idea. It's too early to tell, maybe not. Like, the layout of the tracks is a lot of times very, you know, misleading. It's not exactly what it looks like it's gonna be. The first place is already there. It's a cup that is, it's nice that it exists. Also, actually, you know, I can, since I probably am not gonna use much of my attention here since I don't need it. You know, there are a couple of things that I investigated today that I didn't know. So the original F-Zero game was out to have a sequel on the Super Nintendo, and it didn't have it, but the levels and the machines from that sequel were released with Satellaview. And there is a fan patch that incorporates them. So that's something that I should play at some point, because it essentially, at this point, having beaten all of the series in Master with all of the machines, it's like there's not much more to do with that game. But having new tracks and new cars obviously will be brand new content to discover. And that's not all. This game also has an expansion pack version that has like 1 or 2 more cups, as well as a track editor where you can make your own tracks. It might have new machines as well, though I don't remember. That's another thing that I could do at some point. Just not now, I guess. At some point I could do it, without a doubt. Yeah. I'm more interested in the SNES F-Zero than anything else. That one is probably, you know, gonna be some good stuff. But before I do any of that, I will continue with this Golden Fox journey. Though tomorrow my plan is to play Maximum Velocity, that, as I mentioned before, it doesn't have the Golden Fox. But yeah, the thing is that even if it doesn't have it, it's still, it has something similar enough, and I want to, you know, play every F-Zero game again, so I wouldn't leave Maximum Velocity out, especially considering it's my favorite Game Boy Advance F-Zero. So obviously I shouldn't leave it out, clearly. But yeah. Well, just like I did yesterday, by the way, my idea is to edit this video, or this VOD, into something that only includes the winning attempts. And you know, as I was mentioning before, I thought that since this will take multiple streams, that I will need to download the VODs manually and edit it myself. But since it all happens on the same stream, I don't need to do that. So that's great. It's absolutely great. I also am probably gonna end the stream after this one. I know that it's too early. Like, I'm not a fan of the idea myself, but since today is a day that I will have to, regardless, you know, end the stream at the... Like, I shouldn't have a long stream. I can use the remaining time that will be off the stream to do the editing. But yeah. Because I don't really have any plan B today. I mean, I always have plan B's thought, like, for example, Blue Revolver, right? Like a shoot 'em up. Yeah, that's a plan B. But it's like, whatever. I'm not really feeling like playing it now. This was already try-hardy enough after all. I think I'm fine with that. Oh, you know, also, today I tried, like, you know that yesterday I tried running Ridge Racer 3D and I couldn't? Well, basically it's not consistent. Like, the game only works when it feels like working, but more than half the time it doesn't work. So unfortunately that will have to wait until a developer gives enough of a shit about Ridge Racer to make the emulator run it properly. And that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, so yeah. So this track is a little bit messed up. Like, very little time to get into the pit lane. And the track itself seems to be also quite complex. Or at least the AI seems to be very well used to it for some reason. Not sure exactly why, but they don't seem to be struggling at all. I am the one struggling though. Well, that 9th place is not pretty nice, but apparently Black Shadow was the one that was there bothering me. So he didn't finish in front of me. Okay, so Soda is my... well, that's fine. That's like a 49-point difference. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Right. Let's get it. You can see that this Edge Cup is just a bonus. And it's always nice to have bonuses, but yeah, it's nothing more than a bonus, essentially. I wonder what happens if you beat every cup in master mode with every single machine. Like, does Miyamoto come out of the screen and gives you a kiss or what? I don't know if I would like that though. But yeah, doing that is crazy. Like, you have to do it with 30 machines. It's not crazy probably because of the difficulty, unless one machine is extremely hard to use. But it's mostly because of the sheer amount of time you will have to use. Like, it's pretty much RPG levels of farming, you know? That was free. I didn't expect anything other than that. But I think that that's it for today. I got all of my objectives a lot sooner than I expected even, so I think that there's not much from me really. I mean, aside from showing this congratulations sequence, but yeah. I do know that it's a little bit too early, like a lot earlier than usual, but I think that this is the perfect place to stop. But yeah, it was cool. Honestly, this game is just pretty nice to play, pretty fun, pretty nice sense of speed. But yeah, as long as you get used to the controls and more importantly, you learn about the bump steering, you should be mostly fine. But yeah, it still requires a little bit of practice, I guess. But now my question is how hard it's gonna be to beat Shietz. Yes, this one was mostly very reasonable, but I'm pretty sure Shietz is not gonna be reasonable. Like, that game will easily be the hardest one of all of them. Yeah, here actually Stuart is more than the driving skill of everyone else were kinda trash, but... and it says 64 at the end. Instead of showing Stuart's face, it should say 64. Yeah, 64 bits. To beat that game, you have to download it with the browser Opera shit. I hope not, but yeah. Just gonna check, but yeah, you have all of the... yeah, there you go. All of the caps with the golden FODs on master. So just like that, we are done. You stole that show from someone else, no problem. I do the same thing multiple times. So, I guess that will be it for me for today, and the idea tomorrow is to go for maximum velocity, so there will be that. But yeah, Thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one, and take care.